Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Trade Blazer. Welcome to yet another live learning session on options trading. So I was really busy for the last few days and could not do a video in this week with the live learning session. But yeah, so you can see that I was making a little bit of profits, though I was not able to do the video since I didn't have the time. I was trading with a very less quantity. You can see that 5,000, 7,000, 2,000 kind of profits that I made. And then today, these are some of the important levels that I have drawn for today's intraday trading. And you can see that there was a breaker after day before yesterday's bullish move. Price was consolidating a bit. The view for today is that this breaker was valid yesterday as well, and then price was literally consolidating on the top, and then yeah, whenever this kind of a consolidation happens, price may break out, or otherwise it can try to trap the sellers with a down move and then starts moving up, right? The view for today is that, let's say bank nifty is opening somewhere gap down and then taps into this uh, breaker and starts moving up, then to go long was the plan actually. And you can see the levels are respected by the price action very clearly, right? So this level was broken and there was a move as well in the morning towards the downside. Yeah, so the first trade I have taken is somewhere here when it starts taking support. You can see that this is a 52,000 round level and which can act as a support, and clearly, so this is where I went long. I bought call here and had to accept the SL over here, and then after that I was waiting for a pullback towards the breaker and to go long actually. So once the price taps into the breaker, I went long here, and this is one of my favorite setups, guys. You can see that whenever price reaches to a particular support level and then forms this triple wick kind of a bottom, then forms a confirmation candle to go long, was one of my favorite, my own patterns, I would say. So based on that, I went long here, so I had to accept the SL some once again, and then this was my trade. So once price starts taking liquidity over here below this today's swing low over here and then starts moving up, I have initiated the long somewhere here itself, captured about some close to 150 points in this trade, 150 points of premium in this trade. So this was a trade I went long. I mean, with the first initial quantity, I went long somewhere here itself, and then after that added quantity till here, and then captured this portion of them. You can see that this is where my initial quantity was, like at 594, and exited at 760, right? With the average price also, it's close to 150 points that I have captured in this. And with that, I made a profit of around 4,000, 200 in zero, and a profit of around 62,000, and overall it's a 66,000 of profit around for today. And then yeah, with that, let's dive into our today's live trading session and see how I managed the trades and what was the psychology and what can I give you as a learning for today. See you there. Thank you. Market is about to open, guys. It's about to open with a flat to gap down kind of a almost flat kind of an opening that Bank Nifty is going to open. So it's opened, and yeah. So the plan was, I was expecting a little bit of a gap down, and then immediately when it taps into breaker block that I have drawn here in the green color, so to go long was a plan. But then since it opened little higher, almost flat, so I will try to go long at 52,000, the round level, which can probably act as a support, right? That would be my first trade. I'll let you know if I take any trade. So market taps into that 52,000 level around and then shows a little bit of rejection in the form of a wick right now. And premium also, you can see a little bit of spike in the premium as well, in the call premium. So this is where I wanted to go long, or I wanted to buy 51,900 calls. So I'm buying here 150 quantity of 51,900. So yeah, I have just bought 150 quantity of 51,900 call, guys. So we'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. So we are getting a better price. So I'll try to add here 60 more quantity. So now we have yeah, like I'm sitting with 210 quantity in this trade. We'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. We are getting a nice spike here, guys. So if this level that I have drawn, the small line around 620, 622, if this is broken, we can expect a little bit of a spike, but then we'll see how this trade goes on. Premium breaks above 625 change, as I said, but then it looks like it is retracing back again. That gives me a little bit of a negative feeling, but then we'll see if it is not going to go in our direction. So I had to accept the SL and then wait for another opportunity. We'll see how this trade goes on from here. I had to book the SL in the first trade, guys. So it was around close to 18,000, I would say. Since I was trading a good amount of quantity, that is fine. And I still have a strong upside view once it reaches and taps into the breaker block. Let's see. I could not record the second trade, guys, so I thought it was recording, but it wasn't actually. So just bought 51,600 call here with 300 initial quantity. Yes, that second trade was also a little bit of loss, a small loss actually, almost cost to cost. So now I went long here again, and you can see the setup, right? So the price has liquidated the day's low swing, and yeah, so tries to uh, show a rejection from the bottom, and it also tapped into the breaker block, right? So based on all these confirmations, I have bought here 300 quantity of 51,600, thinking that market will go up from here. Let's see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. You need to take the right amount of risk on the right day actually. Otherwise, let's say if you are taking a risk on a sideways day or something like that, that's not going to give us a good result, right? So this is one day that I'm thinking this one is going to give us a good target. Let's see. I will place the stop loss below the swing low of the premium, guys. So yes, this is where my stop loss. It's a very small stop loss only. We'll see how this trade goes on. Okay, thank you. So I have added 300 more quantity in between, guys. So we have got a wonderful price action here. Price went down and came down again, and then invited the sellers, and right now it is forming a strong green candle with a open low kind of a format, right? So that's a good price indication and a price action, and based on which I have added little more quantity and sitting with 600 quantity right now, and I'll try to hold this trade, based on the target towards 52,000 again, towards the round level, or maybe at least for a 100 points of premium. We'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. That's a wonderful move in the premium, guys. So you can see that almost all the losses are recovered, but they never think of recovering a loss, and your current trade should not have any link to the past trade, right? So based on which I will try to uh, trial the stop loss a bit along with the price movement, right? And you can see spot also moving quite faster. We can expect a little bit of strong upside move right here in the premium as well. So I'll try to move the SL over here, the trailing SL, to capture as many points as possible, right? So that's the idea. Trying to refresh the browser here, guys. So having a little bit of a trouble with the trailing of the stop loss. So just refresh the browser, and we almost hit the target. I mean, capturing more than 100 points already. Now also this stop loss trailing is not working. I will try to close the stop loss order and then manually exit the trade. Okay, we'll try to manually exit the trade here. So getting already close to 80,000 in this trade, guys. So just close the trade. So captured about close to 150 points, and with a profit of 80,000 in this current trade, made a profit close to 62,000 in the dhan. And also I have taken both these trades in Zerodha as well, made a profit of around close to 4,000. So overall profit of around close to 66,000 for today. Okay. So that's the psychology part that I wanted to give you as a learning. Never link your current trade with the past trade, right? And don't get your psychology disturbed with that. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed and learned something from today's session. See you in the next live learning session. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.